Right, good morning. So, we have picked up our load. We're going to be heading up to the very northern part of Sweden. We are currently in Denmark at the moment. We've got a R480. It's Fred's Scania mod, and the trailer is Dotex Kogel. Really worthwhile getting that. Fred's mod's paid for, but Dotex mod is free in the Steam Workshop, so highly recommend it. Anyway, let's fire her up and get on the road. Oof, sounds nice, sounds healthy. Let's bring that around a little bit more. Watch the headboard on the container. Yeah, she's heavy. Yeah, 26 tons. She's heavy. This is going to be a challenge for the 480 motor, but it'll be fun. Alright, let's see what's going on out here. Right, on you go, drive. And right again. Oof, that gearbox does not sound healthy. Mind you, this is, I should point out, this is a used truck, so it probably does need some repairs actually. I should probably sort that out. Listen to the old L6 scream. It's a long old run we got today. We've got about 1800 kilometres to cover, so it'll be a fairly lengthy video. And unusually I'm talking in this one, which I don't normally do. Also as well, I'm just going to point out, I know the speed limit's 80, but the truck can do 90, so I'm just going to do 90, I don't care. It's a game at the end of the day. And there we go, we're up to cruising speed. I think I've got quite a few mods in this game at the moment, I think over 50. A few of them are truck mods. Got the Highway Iveco S-Way, the Mercedes MP5, Schumi's DAF XF, obviously Fred Scania. I've got the Just See TV Scania as well. Although obviously the Just See TV Scania, there's some trickery that you have to do with sound mods to get them to work with it. Whereas obviously Fred's one comes with all of the sounds already built in, so I kind of prefer that. Got decent tones on this one, so can't complain. I've got the Pro Mods 2.76 map expansion on. I like to run with Pro Mods on because gives you a bit more of a challenge when you're doing stuff, like when you get to drops. It's not just, you know, backing onto a bay and something easy like that. There is challenges to it, so yeah, I enjoy that. We're going to lose some momentum coming up this hill here though, we'll see. We'll see how the 480 copes with it. I also have one of these but with a 620 in, so the big V8, which just literally pulls like a train. Absolutely love it. also got this container mod. I can't for the life of me remember what it is, but it's so good. Like all the different containers you can get, and they're like, you know, got rust and stuff on them. Just adds a bit to the realism, I think. Yeah, still trying to currently grow the business. We've got 4 garages now. I need to pad out Madrid with some more Scanias, but yeah, the Denmark garage is all mine. These are all my like customised trucks. I've got this one, I've got the R620 version of this, and then I've got another next gen Scania R650. Yeah, I think it is a 650, and that's lovely as well. That's a Schneepels build though. These two, I think they're 5th gen R series. They are rolling builds. Let's give them some tones. Oh, what's going on, pal? Don't brake like that. Don't brake. Because we ain't stopping, pal. That is the one thing I will say about the AI in this game. Whilst it is inherently stupid, it also is eerily similar to people in real life. Like, as a real life lorry driver, I can tell you the amount of times people have done that to me. You go to overtake and then they suddenly speed up because they don't want to be behind a lorry, but they'll quite happily sit in front of one. It's just stupid. Funny thing is though, everyone wants to be behind lorries in the snow, and it's like, that's the worst place you could be in case they jackknife. So yeah, all fun and games. It's not putting too bad, to be fair, considering it's 26 ton on the back. She's doing alright. Take a swig of coffee. Yeah, so I thought I'd do something a little bit different for this video, just because obviously most of the videos are always just me sitting there not saying anything and just listening to the truck rumbling along. I thought I might start trying to change the format a little bit and start imparting some real world advice for anyone that's looking to get into the trucking industry. You know, I don't do it full time anymore. I have my full-time career, but now I do drive at the weekends every so often, just to keep my eye in. But I did do tramping for about a year, and was driving general haulage for 3 years in total. So not like one of these mega careers or like, but been to some very tight drops. I've done multi-drop in a class 1, which, if you want an idea of hell, that's it. Done fridge work as well. That was a lot of fun. Come on, old girl, up we go. I'd love to drive over these bridges in real life. Apparently you can see them when you come into land at Copenhagen Airport. Yeah, gonna have to get a gearbox serviced on this old girl. retarder's kicking in a bit low. Let's dab the brakes a little bit here, shall we? Before we go barreling through. Gonna have to watch this guy here because he's going to pull out anyway as you go. Told you. Oh, he's obviously heavy. See, the AI does confuse me in this game, because if the speed limit is supposed to be 80, why is he doing 90? Anyway. Incidentally, I had an absolute mare trying to get the trailer in at the delivery spot, at the collection point, sorry. Ended up doing like a million shunts like Austin Powers, which was quite amusing. Just one of those annoying things where you just couldn't get the cut on the trailer. And that will happen in real life too. Anyway, we are off to the very northern tip of Sweden. I know obviously there's going to be a DLC coming out for this, so I'll be interested to see what that looks like, because the scenery when you get into the pro mods parts of these maps is amazing. It really is. Like, I did a job in Scotland the other day, and obviously I've been up to Scotland a couple of times, and it was absolutely spot on, like the scenery, so it's really, really good. One of the most beautiful places in the world to drive, Scotland. I need to go to Romania though and do the Trans-Farian highway. I really want to do that. Try and get some road trips sorted out this year. Technically in Sweden, and of course you're tired. Yeah, supposed to be better get a rest break in. Annoyingly, that means night driving now. Is this all? If I pull in now, it'll wake me up at like 1 AM. I'll try and get as close to 5 as I can. I'll stop it. Go. Right. Oh no. No. Right, we want to go right over. Here will do. We don't want to stop. Take us 10 years to get going again. Heavy. into 12th gear, or we're just going to stay in 11th? So I mean, let's get... Oh, there we go. Still need to get this gearbox sorted out. I need to change the ratio of the gearbox actually in the 620, that reminds me. Because that's set a little bit too low. So it screams a bit in high gear when it doesn't need to. So just need to change the ratios on that. Alright, let's pull in. We're alright for fuel. No point filling up yet. Oof. Need to get that gearbox sorted though, don't we? Not going up that ramp. In behind this chap in his container. Right, how are we? Are we over the line? Yes, we are. Ooh, yeah, you can see how heavy she is. Look at how close they are. She is heavy. Do the lights adjustments before we set back off again. Roof, auxiliary. Okay. Right. Let's jump in the comfy bed and get some kit. Right. 1:47 AM, let's start her up, let her warm up. Let's hop outside, whack the lights on. Ordinarily, if this was in real life, you'd be walking around checking your ratchet straps to make sure they haven't loosened, as they sometimes will under load. Make sure all your lights work. Give them a flash. Yeah. Beacons work, lovely. Indicators work. Spin it around here. Brake lights work. Brake lights work. Reverse lights work. Right, we're good to go. Okay, let's go. Just that headboard on the trailer. Yeah, sorry about having the mirror on up there, but I just don't have a head tracker, so rather than constantly wiggling the mouse around, which will probably make all of you sick, just leave that on and it's easier. Off we go. Got 500 litres of fuel left, so we will need to fill up next time we stop. Feel a bit like Roxanne putting on a red light. Come on, old girl. Let's get going. was getting... Oh shit, I need to be going that way. I wasn't even paying attention to my sat-nav then. Could have been deadly. Just a very long detour. I will say this though, if that happens in real life, don't panic. And biggest piece of advice I can get is when you turn up to somewhere and the sat-nav's taking you to and you're like, this doesn't look right, don't go pulling down a tight side street. If in doubt, just get out. Stick the handbrake on, turn the engine off, put the hazard lights on, jump out, go and have a look, see where you are. It's far easier to turn around and walk out of somewhere than it is to drive out of somewhere. You know, unfortunately some drivers are so lazy they don't want to get out of the cab, and it's like, it's the biggest mistake you can make. Get out, have a walk around. Exercise is good for you anyway. Stops you from turning into a big fatty, and also, you know, you can save yourself a lot of stress and aggro. Believe me, I've seen people do it many times. And you just think, if you'd have just stopped on the main road, jumped out, you could have been out of there in 10-15 minutes, because they would say to you, no, this isn't the delivery address, you've got it wrong, this is where it actually needs to be. Because the other thing as well, you got to check that paperwork, right? That's the other piece of advice I can give. Don't just glance, go, oh yeah, that's where it's going, wait now in your sat nav. You've got to check the delivery address, because a lot of the times you'll have a billing address, but then the delivery address might well be different. Sounds simple, but you'd be amazed how many times it catches people out. I've been caught out by it because I was just in a rush, and then you end up going to the billing address and they're like, what are you doing, it's supposed to be over there, and you've just wasted all your time going over there. So yeah, sometimes as well the billing address can be miles in the other direction, and then you're really in trouble. So yeah. Plus also as well, give your, I know this sounds very weird to say this as a driver, but give your planners some credit. It's unlikely that they would have, you know, planned a run for you where if you've got several drops on, you've got a few drops in one area, and then suddenly, you know, or you've got most of your drops in one area, and then suddenly there's one that's like, you know, 1,000,000 miles away. Chances are that probably isn't right. So again, just check it. It takes 2 seconds to make a phone call and go, just want to check this. You know, make it someone else's problem. You know, don't take too much on yourself. At the end of the day, there's enough people, as a driver, there is enough people in the world out to get you. And that's not being negative, that's just the way it is. Certainly in the UK, you know, you've got VOSA, who just love to climb up your arse. They're just looking for an easy win. Don't give it to them. Right, on dick face. Give him some tones because he should have sped up. Prat. Granted, I am speeding, so I'll give him some of the benefit of that. I wouldn't, mate, if I were you, because I'm heavy. I'm not going to be able to stop this on a dime. So you brake check me and I'll go straight over the top of you. And that's another thing as well, is when people do that. Right, there you go, now you can shove it up your arse. That's what you get for being a knob. Now you're going to sit behind me. This is the other thing as well, is, you know, obviously you've got real life drivers on YouTube that do share their actual, like, you know, day jobs with you. Give them a bit of a break. There's so many comments where people are like, and it's normally other drivers, and it's like, we're all supposed to be looking out for each other. You know, don't be that guy. You know, driving's hard enough as it is without, you know, drivers being at each other's throats. Just, you know, look after each other. But yeah, you know, you'll always get drivers that are like that though in every firm. Unfortunately, it's it's just part of the industry. It's the same in any industry, to be fair. There's always that one person in the office who's normally got their, their nose up the boss's arse and everything else. So, just let it wash over you. There is no point in getting, my lights on. Yeah, they are. There's no point in getting aggy about it. It'll just stress you out. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just let them do them, you do you. You know what I mean? If you do your job, no one can ask any more of you at the end of the day. And as long as you make it home at the end of the day, who cares? As long as you enjoy your job, who cares? There are some really good firms out there to work for as well. It's not all doom and gloom. Like, I drove for Maritime. Now, if you read their Glassdoor reviews and what have you, you think, oh my god, that's like working in Nazi Germany. It isn't. They're a really good firm. Like, I really enjoyed my time with them. I really, I was based out the Medway depot. Really good bunch of people there. All of the office staff were lovely. Planners were really good. They looked after you. The jobs were really good. Like, if you did night stuff, you'd either do like Tesco's, or you might do some Coca-Cola or Amazon work. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every second I was there. Got to drive. Everything's fleet spec. It's very rare that you'd get to drive a show truck like this. There aren't many places around that have done up trucks. There's a few small firms, like Daztran is just down the road from me. They have very nice trucks. Nice bunch of blokes then. But yeah, I used to drive for Maritime and just drive some nice Scanias, R450s and R410s and a 4x2 setup. I used to do Tesco stuff. I've done day and night work for them. Really good firm. Really, really, really good firm. And they pay really well. They really do pay well. They look after their drivers. So it's not all doom and gloom, and don't always believe everything that everyone else tells you, because no two people will have the same experience. That I can guarantee. Granted, there are some firms out there which they really will treat you like crap. Not just firms, like not just being on a payroll somewhere. Agencies will do it as well. Like, there was one agency that I worked for, and between them and the place that they put me in at, which was an XPO depot, the treatment was absolutely awful, and they tried to they withheld a day's pay from me for about a year and a half, because they were like, well, you left pallets on the lorry, blah blah blah, and I was like, yes, because I was already over 15 hours. I was already on an infringement. I was not going to then sit there in a queue for another hour watching that go over to get pallets off the lorry. It's not worth my license, thanks. So the truck was back at the depot. What's your problem? And anyway, the agency refused to pay me for the day, so I went on Google and I put a shit review up for them and said, I basically said what happened, and I said, this is illegal, you can't do this. And literally within 5 minutes of me posting that review on Google, I had an email from the managing director of the agency going, what's your bank details, we'll get the money in your account today. I thought, funny that, isn't it? Never underestimate the power of social media or the internet. It can be used to right some wrongs as well, because regardless of what they thought of me, regardless of whether or not it caused delays, me leaving pallets on the truck, I don't care. I've done a day's work, you owe me the money, pay me what you owe me. But yeah, needless to say, I never went back to XPO or that agency ever again, because it was crap money, crap work, didn't enjoy it. yeah, there was some dodgy things going on and out of that depot as well. Well, dodgy. I don't even know if it's still there, to be perfectly honest. Let's let this guy out. On you go, drive. Yeah, I don't even know if it's still there, to be perfectly honest, but yeah. Dodgy stuff. But yeah. Like I said, it's not all bad. You just best advice I can give to new drivers is just, you know, look out for yourself. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, then say. Because no, I'm not being funny. I've had places where they've, you know, they'll try and push you to do stuff, and it's like, no, I don't have the hours. Oh, but we've got no one. But I don't care. Not my problem. You know. Don't let people push you. Obviously, yeah, if you can do someone a favour, do them a favour. It'll serve you in good stead. But, you know, don't risk your neck and your licence to do it. I swear to God, if this dude in the Renault changes lanes again, I'm going to ram him off the road. I love long journeys like this. I do. Sit and just cruise for hours. Funny thing was that during COVID, whilst loads of people were discovering this game and having little escapes when you couldn't leave your house, I was actually doing lorry driving during COVID because I got made redundant from my normal day job. Just before the second lockdown, and yeah, ended up having to go back lorry driving to pay the bills. So even if you don't do it full time, it's always worth keeping your Class 1 licence, because you never know when it comes in handy. And the thing is, it's like riding a bike. You don't forget how to do it. Everyone says, oh, you know, reversing, everyone worries about the reverse and panics about the reverse. Once you get used to turning the opposite way, it's easy. It's easy. You know, just take your time. Don't try and be a flash Harry and fucking, you know, you see these guys around the yard where they're like, oh yeah, you know, they're going back at like 20 miles an hour, like, yeah, look at me. It's like, don't do that, because if you mess up, you'll get into trouble quicker. The faster you go, the faster you'll get into trouble. Just take your time. Because also you don't want to kill someone either. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the truck, if you like it or not. It's got that, I've gone to try and capture that like Danish look. So hopefully I've managed to encapsulate that in the look. The V8 looks slightly different to this. It's got different side skirts on. I've got the big box panels on the side. That's just so I could get more lights on, really. What a beautiful sunrise. Beautiful morning. It's actually not bad outside either. Right, what we got? 500 metres. Another 5 hours to go. minutes, guys. How many kms have we got to go? 900. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Get this gearbox repaired though, and when I drop this load off, because it's grinding a lot. I suspect if I check substantial wear, yeah, there you go. So I need to get that sorted out. Shouldn't be that hammered, but I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it is. It only had 22,000 kilometers on it when I bought it, which is, that's nothing for a truck. That's not even been running. We are actually going past the big Scania factory shortly. I think it's over there somewhere off to the left. Yeah, there it. No, is it off to the right? No, it's off to the left. Yeah, there you go. It's off to the left. That's the big Scania plant. Love to visit there. I love Scanias. Let's give it some tones. Right. Let's get past this guy, because I realise I've been hogging the outside lane. Come on, old girl, come on. It's a Renault, you can do him. I mean, effectively Renaults are all just Volvos running gear underneath anyway. See what she looks like outside. Oh, look at that. Bosh. Right, don't need the lights on anymore. It's very much daylight. Although I think it's law in Scandinavia, isn't it, to drive with your lights on all the time. Right. Oh. This guy, man. That's nice. Oh, 190E. Old school. Hear that old grind on the old gearbox. So probably not the best idea to cut me up, mate. Although granted it is only 70 through this bit, but I ain't stopping. Let's just keep going. We got to get way up north. Way up north. I don't think we're at the most northern point of Sweden though, but it is very far north. That bit I know that much. I think I might do hay bales for the next load. But yeah, I'll get this video edited and uploaded for you guys today, which is Saturday. Try and get this out this afternoon. It's like I said, it's to change to my normal format and obviously normal posting schedule, because normally I post on a Monday and a Friday. If you haven't seen Friday's video yet, it's the Schneepels build. Please do go and check it out. It's a really nice build, and the truck is stock SCS, I might add. So it's one of the best builds that I've done for a stock SCS truck. That's, I think I would say it is my best build. So yeah, go and check that out if you haven't seen it. And if you do like what you're watching, please do consider, subscribing. Doesn't cost anything, and really helps the channel out. I'd really appreciate it. I am committed to posting videos every week for you guys. There will not be gaps in content, so you don't have to wait weeks for fresh videos. There will still be fresh videos every week, even when I'm away on holiday. I'll try and do a live stream this week, this coming week, possibly Saturday today. Probably do one tomorrow night, if I can, and just get a new stream out. I've got a Twitch channel of the same name, so yeah, I'll try and stream on there tomorrow, and then yeah, we're away. But yeah, I've got to try and do this sort of format to the videos going forward, because I think hopefully it'll be popular. But what I might do is split the content, so I'll do some videos where there's commentary like today, and then others where it's just silence and you're just there for the drive. So do let me know in the comments which kind of category you prefer, because I am trying to grow the channel, and I'm probably going to change the name of the channel to something more truck related, because that is the majority of my content now. FIFA was just too difficult to post because there's so many copyright things. If you turn all the music on, it becomes crap. F1 post didn't seem that popular, so not bothering there. I'm in two minds about whether or not to do anything in American Truck Simulator at the moment, purely and simply because I much prefer Euro Truck. I'm an OG Euro Truck guy from 2012. I mean, I used to play Scania Driving Simulator before that, which shows you I even played the first iteration of Euro Truck way back, which I couldn't get over how cool that was. But yeah, I do think that ETS2 needs some love, though. I think SCS have been a bit too biased towards American Truck. Now, I don't know whether that's because the engine underneath is newer, so they can do more with it. But still, I don't think they should forget about ETS2, because without ETS2 and the popularity of it, you wouldn't have ATS. So, people need to remember that. And, I think it's high time that, okay, I know they've sorted out the cargo types in 1.53, but I think it's high time, realistically, that, they seem to have sorted it out in American Truck Simulator, where, you'll deliver like heavy hauling, for example, because I like to haul like diggers and tractors and stuff. Like, I'm not going to take them to UPS and back them on a bay, am I? Or Amazon and back them on a bay? No. They're going to go to a farm, they're going to go to a quarry, so, or a construction site. And I think that's a very, very simple, because I work in IT, this is my primary job role, and it's a very, very simple basically app in the background. The code to do that is not complicated, and I think it's something that they should definitely work on. Get around this guy. You can see I'm indicating power, so chill. But yeah, I just think it's something that they should sort out, because it really does need fixing. Like, it's stupid to have that problem. Like these load of metal beams, they should be going to, either like a metal workers or a construction site or something, sensible, adds a bit more realism to the game. They're doing it in American Truck Simulator, why can't they do it in this? It's not hard. So a little bit disappointed about that, I've got to be honest. You know, I think the Euro Truck needs to get more love from SCS than what it actually does. I have tried the Truck Driving Academy. It's clever what they've done insofar as they've tried to instill into people, always check your mirrors before moving off and stuff, which they will teach you when you are like learning to drive a truck. They teach you that when you're learning to drive a car, you know what I mean? That's just standard. But yeah, you know, I just think that there's ways and means around stuff, and I think the truck driving like academy, I don't know, maybe they need to rewrite the game a little bit so that if someone wants to start out fresh, they have to go and pass that or something. I don't know, but I don't know. I think you might put new players off if you do that. But again, what would be cool is if like you have like a tipper lorry and you can go to a construction site where they're digging out foundations and you can get loaded there and go to quarries and stuff and get live loaded like you do with American Truck Simulator. You know, obviously you get the silos that load your hopper trailers up and what have you. So again, why can't they do it in ETS? There is so much potential still to unlock in this game. I mean, if you can't do it on this engine, then stop developing it and go and put it on and go and do a new release, Euro Truck Simulator 3. Because I guarantee you will get a big fan base. Guarantee. I mean, I thought it was good that they, you know, refreshed the dealerships and stuff so that, you know, you can't buy. I mean, Iveco they need to do some work on because there's no way you can buy those trucks new anymore. And if they're not going to license the S-Way, which I don't think they are, then, you know, why still have the dealers in the game? Or just make them a permanent used dealer. I don't know. Obviously, you know, you can't buy the Scania 6 Series anymore, brand new. It's all next gen stuff. The next gen screens have been updated now as well. But what worries me is obviously you've got this focus on electric trucks. From someone who's had an electric car, and I only had it for 6 months before I got rid of the sodding thing, they're crap. Okay, they are crap, period. They're crap. They have no soul. They don't have any range, right? Everyone goes, oh, it's, you know, it's 300 miles range, it's 400 miles range. It isn't. It isn't. The most range I got out of mine was 220 miles, right? You get all of this range anxiety malarkey, but moreover, it's not like a petrol car. You run out of petrol, you can push it. You run out of battery, that's it, you're done. You ain't going nowhere. You've got to go in the back of a recovery truck. You can't come out and, you know, and top up your battery. Although ironically, if you want to hear something really funny, there was a oh baby, we got to sort that gearbox. Well, I'm going to pull in here anyway because I need some fuel and I need to get some sleep. So let's go, baby, let's go. Right. Swing it in. Try not to cut the corner too much. There we go. But yeah, just need to. The electric cars are shit. No soul. No range. No nothing really. Awful, crappy, useless things. fill up. Fill her up, buttercup. It's a balmy 24 degrees out there. Which I'm sure is probably a heat wave in Sweden. Right, let's just pull in here and park. Stick it right here. Alright, let's get some rest. And it's going to be a nighttime drive. Yay. Right, let's flick the lights on. Hazards work. Everything else works. So we are good to go. Miles we got left at 533 k's. We'll do that in this next stint, so that should be alright. What's going on, Drive? Are you letting us out? Oh, nice one. Cheers, Drive. Nice. Oh, thank you, driver. Alright, let's give him a little thank you. Blinky blink. Yeah. So I don't know why SES have concentrated on electric trucks in this. Right. They're crap. They're only going to be used for local work. The amount of time it takes to charge a normal electric car, and that's this is on a quote unquote fast charger, right? That's supposed to deliver 100, I think it's 150 kilowatts, right? Still took me well over an hour, right, to charge from say 20% battery, because this was the thing, right? The dealers used to say to you, don't let it drop below 20%, right? Okay, but don't charge it past 80%. What is the point in that? Come on. Oh, mate, move your arse. Got all day, pal, come on. Come on. Twat. What is the point of having something that you can't charge past 80%? Would you charge your phone to 80%? And then go, yeah, I'm going to use that now for the rest of the day? No, you wouldn't. So why would you? Would you fill your right? Would you fill your car up all the time to 3/4 of a tank and go, yeah, that's all right. I'm not going to run it past that? No, you wouldn't. So why would you do it with an electric car? It's stupid. They go, oh, it prolongs battery life. You get even less range in the winter months, right? As soon as it drops below 6 degrees outside, your range practically halves. These are all the things that people don't tell you about electric cars. It's ridiculous. I might do a separate video on it because I could rant about it all day. Some place we're driving past now. Beautiful scenery. This has got to be a Pro Mods part of the map. Has to be. It's not a diss to SES, it's just Pro Mods just know how to make some really gorgeous maps. That gearbox does not sound healthy. Red light drive, easy, easy. Cool. Jesus. Bus wanker was going to go for a red light. She does look pretty at night though. Very sexy. Apologies about the timing of the run, and obviously it's sinking in tonight. I know it's not ideal to watch. Try and be a bit more mindful of that in future. moment, just so everyone knows my setup, I'm using a Logitech G29 steering wheel and pedals. I'm hopefully over Black Friday might be able to get a deal on the old, I don't know whether or not to get the Moser truck wheel or whether or not to get the Hori setup that's been built in conjunction with, you know, SCS and ETS2 and ATS. Although I think the mount for the Hori is, I'm going to lose more desk space because it's flat, kind of almost as it would be in a truck, because it doesn't sit, steering wheels in trucks don't sit like they do in cars. They're kind of much more shallow angle, so I suppose it's more realistic. You can get the old palm action on it. That sounds really dirty, doesn't it? Are we going to get past this guy in time? Ooh, just about. Thank you, drive. Right. Step on the brakes a bit. Well, what we'll give for just a normal 2-lane motorway now. Alright. Come on. Right. Hopefully might get out of some of this traffic. Roads are very busy for midnight, basically. We need to put that mod on about realistic traffic, although apparently that's not exactly a hoot. Load still looks okay. Whoa. Still got a lot of pull on it for a 480, you know. Ooh, there's a Willys. One of my cats is called Willy. King Willy will see you now. Right, let's watch this guy trying to come down the inside. On you go, drive. How far have we got to go now? Oh, this feels like the journey that's going on forever. Come on, old girl. Come on. So many cars on the road for midnight. Let us sing. Did I just clip that sign? I think I might have done. Yeesh. I don't know what I hit then. I don't know if it was the sign or not. I might have just clipped the sign with the wing mirror. Oopsie. Come on, you fucking bumhole. Remind me never to come this way again. My god, it's slow going. There should be 26 ton on the back. 26 ton on the back and heavy traffic is not ideal. Why is everyone, is it like a Saturday night or something, everyone's coming back from being out on it? Like, why is it so busy? Go away. It's the old Bill as well, and it would have to be. Ooh, I did, to be fair, I did see that coming. I did see that coming. I saw the headlights but thought I could make it because I didn't want to. I was never going to stop in time because I was too busy trying to stay in front of the copper. Thank God that's a game and not real life. Definitely don't do that in real life. I mean, the truck needs repair anyway, so I'm just at that point now where I just want to get the load there. Just kind of done now. Alright, I think this is about as far north as we've been in the game. Let's have the window open for a bit. Slow it down a little bit, think about the load. Apparently those diamonds mean that I have right of way basically, so any roads that are crossing this road have to give way to this road, apparently. In Europe, that's what it means. So it's letting you know that you're on the road that has a right of way. But if any of my European friends are watching this and I'm wrong, by all means tell me in the comments below. But I think from memory that's what that means. I haven't done any European truck driving. I've done it in the car. I drove to Spain in the car, which was lovely. I went across the Millau Viaduct, really enjoyed that. The AP7 I'm going up past Barcelona is absolutely stunning. Really, really beautiful road. Lovely scenery. And the roads in Europe are so much better than the UK. Oh my god, the tarmac is just buttery smooth. And so much grip as well. That's one of the things I noticed in Spain. Handy thing about Spain as well is the weather. Obviously not for those poor people in Valencia at the moment, that was awful. Very sorry to have heard about that. But yeah, very, very nice roads in Europe. I'd like to go to the Nordic countries as well. I've never been and I do want to go. So I think that will be on the list as well. Right, what have we got? 2 hours 47 minutes. We are 160 odd kilometres away. Right, what's going on here? Come on, move your ass. Bury that throttle. Drop 2 and give it a shoe. Cruises 70, fuck it. Interesting, okay. It wants us to go to 80. Don't have to tell me twice. If it's 80 then I'm getting 90, sorry, but I want to get there. It's bloody late in the day now and I'm hungry and I need my breakfast. So, come on, let's just get there now, shall we? Get there, get this offloaded, and then what I'll do is get this edited and up for you today, and then I will see you in the next one, which will be out tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon there'll be another one, and then which is Sunday, and then I will do a stream tomorrow night from my Twitch channel. I haven't decided whether that's going to be FIFA or Euro Truck yet. Probably Euro Truck if I can, but we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, should be fun. In any case, should be fun. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this new format of video today, and you know, it's maybe helped break up some of the monotony. Oh my god, this gearbox sounds awful. Definitely getting this repaired before we go on another run in it, because I mean, I'll have to anyway, because I obviously killed all of those people in that car by, you know, not stopping at the roundabout. Shouldn't laugh because it's not funny, but at the same time I have a very dark sense of humour. Oh dear. Okay, how far away are we now? Really, we're still 100. This is like the journey that never ends. It just never ends. Oh my god, look at all that traffic. Thank god we're going straight on. Sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry to all the headphone users just then. Didn't mean to do that. Is everyone peeling off to the right? That's what we've got to hope. They all are. They all are. There was someone else beside me. Where are they? Yeah, I thought they'd gone out in front. Jeez. Right. Let's just get this there now, shall we? It's getting so close. Get this there, get it offloaded. What place are we even going to? Oh, Spedman. Spedman. Okay then. Done a bit of Roy Orbison on this trip. Done a little bit of driving all night. Come the fuck on, Bridget. Ooh, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Sun rising just above the trees on a beautiful sleepy Swedish town. Until we come rumbling through with our L6 open pipe. Well, actually this isn't an open pipe, but it's very loud L6. Done alright on the fuel on this one. I only had to fill up once. Was it twice? I can't remember. Coming off here. Ooh, slow down. Right, we are close by. Let's get the old window open. Let's get the beacons on. If you want to know why I go roundabouts in the outside lane, it's so no one can sneak up the inside of me without me seeing. Oh. Oh. Come on, old girl. Morning drive. Wake up the security guard in his hut. Oh, hang on. Where am I putting this then? Of course. What you want to do when you're reversing, that middle axle on the trailer is your pivot axle. Once that's gone past the point of where you want to turn into, you should start realigning yourself with the trailer. So straighten up, in other words. So we're coming in probably a little bit shallow, so we're going to have to put a little bit more on and then take it off. And then you put a little bit on and take it off. Now we're probably going to come in, no, it should be alright. Should be alright. I might just, no, not too much, so let's go a little bit that way. Then bend it back round now. Get that back in line now, start straightening her up. As you see, that middle axle went past the point of the right line. It's not perfectly straight, so I'll take a shunt. But it was going in. It was going in first time. I'm just a bit anal and like things to be straight. There you go. Swing it out, straighten her up. Go back a little bit. But use the space. Never make it harder on yourself than it needs to be. And that, my friends, is that finally delivered. What a long delivery, but thank you very much for coming along for the ride with me, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. As always, guys, if you do like the content, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up and subscribing, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend.